Alright guys, so I thought I'd give you something wonderful to look at, pleasant to look at while I talk about seborrheic dermatitis. So let's just jump into it. Seborrheic dermatitis. Dermatitis actually means inflammation of the skin, and then seborrheic is actually in the area of where your oil glands are. That's mainly why you see those little overly thick flakes that build up on your scalp. I know, it's so irritating. But one of the things I realized that we totally miss and skip over, and we do it both in the cosmetology industry and they also do it in the medical industry, is we forget that we are talking about inflammation. Inflammation of the skin actually still means that there's inflammation within your body because it has to start somewhere. So somewhere in your body, you're being inflamed. Normally when we think about inflammation, we tend to think of it as, it comes off as like a negative word, but actually inflammation is your body's way of protecting itself from whatever it deems as harmful to you. So what it does is it gets inflamed. So somewhere in your body is protecting itself from. That could be stress, that could be diet, infection. It's probably not injury because I'm pretty sure you have no injury to that area. But 9 times out of 10, stress is a trigger for inflammation. Diet is a trigger for inflammation within the body. So the best way that you can start to tackle these issues is keep a journal. Start journaling. Like, let's figure out what it is that is causing you to get inflamed. And then the next thing you can do is really get a good product to use, because what you're really doing is you're trying to target those flakes that are on your scalp. You're trying to target that inflammation that is happening on the surface level of your scalp. You don't really need a shampoo. I'm not a big fan because that shampoo, while yes, it may have an ingredient that is treating your scalp, but it's also doing something to your hair, and we don't need all that. We just really need something that's going to treat our scalp in that particular area. So the best thing that you can do is find a product that does that, and then get you a shampoo that cleanses, gently cleanses, nothing harsh, no moisturizing, no conditioning type of shampoo, because your conditioner will do all that for you. So again, what do? Handle the internal inflammation, and also you have to tackle that external inflammation that is appearing on your scalp in the form of flakes, itching, redness. Some people have swelling. Whatever your symptoms may be, we have a product, our Refined Cleanser, that does help with relieving inflammation. It also helps with itching. It also helps with flakes. It also helps with balancing that pH that's on your scalp, which is a big thing. Another conversation for us to go into. We don't have time for that. But we also have our hydration spray that also helps with itching and relief. Guys, I know you want to tackle this, and the methods, I'm not going to say the methods that have been said are wrong. What I'm saying is you want to go straight for tackling that issue and not using or doing other things that might cause you more issues, mainly on with your hair strands, while you are trying to get rid of and tackle this particular issue. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know, something about looking at the horses seemed calming to me, so I thought maybe it'd be calming to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please reach out if you have any questions. Comment below. Let us know if it was helpful to you, or if you need more information, we can go into more detail. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.